And welcome back for more Children's Tuesdays. Today we are having a brand new story about this man. This man's name is Jonah. In Hebrew he is called Jonah, and in English he is called Jonah. So we will call him Jonah. And the story begins a long time ago in the land of Israel. That is right. Jonah was taking a shlof. Do you know what a shlof is? What's a shlof? Sleep. He was sleeping. Well, no. While he was busy schloffing. No, he didn't wake up just yet. Because while he was schloffing, someone came to talk to him. Who can talk to people in their sleep? Hashem. Hashem came with a message for him. Jonah. Yes, Hashem. Get up. Go to the big city of Nineveh and tell them to do teshuvah. Tell them to stop being bad. Exactly. You are right.
What about you fight him?
No, well, listen to this. You must go to the city of Nineveh with all the bad guys. And you must tell them, stop all your bad ways, or else you will be in so much trouble from Hashem. You'd better stop right away. Okay, Jonah, says Hashem, that is what you must do. Well, Jonah got up. Okay, time to go run away from Nineveh in the opposite way so I can run away from Hashem. Is that a good idea? Can you run away from Hashem? Why don't you run away from Hashem?
Because you can't get away from his home.
Well, he did go away from his home. He did. He started running away. He went to the port where he got a boat. And he found that there was a boat going far, far away to a place called Tarshish. Can you say Tarshish, Yeladim? Tarshish. Go for it. So they were going far away to Tarshish. So Jonah said, okay, I will come with you to Tarshish so that I don't end up going where Hashem says. Well, while they get on the boat, suddenly, when the boat is at sea, there's a terrible storm, and the boat's moving around, and the waves are crashing and smashing, and it looks like the boat is going to break, and everyone's so scared. All the sailors start praying to idols. Please, idols, save us. Do you think the idols will help them? No, idols are made up and silly. But they're all on the boat, and the boat's still rocking and tucking and turning and churning, and maybe it's going to break in half. And they start...
It's not made out of glass.
No, it's made out of wood, but it can still break. And they start throwing all the extra bags overboard. And meanwhile, do you know what Jonah is doing? He's schloffing again. He's geschloppend in the bottom of the boat. And the captain came to him and he said, Jonah, me hearty, come on up. Okay. And Jonah came up and he said, what's going on over here? We need to find out why this terrible storm is coming. So they started pulling names out of a hat to see who it was. And guess who it was? It was because of Jonah. And they said, Jonah, why is it that the storm came because of you? What is the story? And Jonah said, the storm came because of me, Because I am running away from Hashem.
Oh no! What can we do, me hearty, so that we can stop this terrible storm?
There is only one thing you can do. You can throw me into the sea, and then the storm will stop.
No, you mustn't be win.
We don't want to do that. We're going to keep trying to make this boat get out of the storm.
And they tried and they tried, but the boat couldn't get out. I'm telling you guys, the only way to stop the storm is to throw me in the sea.
Okay, I think you're right. There is no other way to do it. I'm really sorry, Jonah, but that's what we're going to do. We're going to throw you into the sea in the middle of the storm.
You were the sea.
No, I was a storm.
You were the stormy sea.
Yes.
As soon as they threw Jonah into the stormy sea, do you know what happened? Calm. It wasn't stormy anymore. The boat was not rocking. The waves were not crashing. Everyone was fine. Except Jonah had disappeared. But the sailors all realized.
We were wrong to be praying to idols. Those idols can't do anything. From now on, we're going to be praying to Hashem. We have seen that Hashem is the only one who can do anything. Thank you, Hashem, for stopping the storm. And I'm sorry again about Jonah, that he went down to the bottom of the ocean. Bye!
Off were the sailors. Well,
In
the meantime, Jonah did not go down to the bottom of the ocean, because do you know what Hashem organized? Hashem made sure that a giant whale came along. Can you see this whale? A whale came, and as Jonah was sinking into the sea, sink, a whale swallowed him up. He went inside the whale's tummy, like this. And Jonah was in the whale's tummy for 3 days. While he was inside the whale's tummy, he started talking to Hashem. And he said, Hashem, I am in so much trouble. I'm trapped inside the whale's tummy. It's so uncomfortable. Imagine, it's like this being so squished. It's so squishy and uncomfortable inside the whale's tummy. Do you think it smells nice inside the whale's tummy? It smells so horrible. But Hashem, you know, you were always so good to me, and you always helped me. Thank you, Hashem, for always saving me. And if you save me again, I will carry on saying thank you. Well, do you know what Hashem did? Hashem told the whale, Mr. Whale, it is time to spit Jonah back up onto the shore. So up went the whale, and do you know what it did? It vomited. Bleh! And who came out and it vomited? Isn't that so nice to come out in a vomit? If somebody says, how did you get out your car? The car vomited me out. Yuck, but that's what the whale did. And there came Jonah, and he landed near the city. And Jonah, then Hashem said to Jonah, Jonah, I want you to go to the big city of Nineveh and tell them what I'm going to say. Okay, Hashem. Remember, Jonah wanted to run away from Hashem, but he's not running away from Hashem anymore. You realized. First time he tried to run away from Hashem, Hashem made the storm and the whale to bring him back. So now he goes off to Nineveh. Nineveh, my friends, is such a huge, giant city. If you wanted to walk from one end of Nineveh to the other, do you know how long it's going to take you? 3 days to walk across the city. It was huge. Well, Jonah is going into the city. He goes 1 day into the city. And he says to everyone, in 40 days, the city will be destroyed. And everyone said, oh no, what a terrible thing. Is it because we've been so bad? Yes, it is because you've been so bad. Well, then we want to start being good. And they went to tell the king of Nineveh. And the king of Nineveh said, oh no, Hashem, we are all so sorry for what we've done. And he started making rules for the people. And he says, everyone, you must fast and not eat anything. And anyone who stole anything must give it back. And we must all say sorry to Hashem and sorry to one another. And you know what, Yeladim? When Hashem saw how good they were being, and they were saying sorry for being bad, Hashem said, Jonah, I am not going to destroy them anymore, because they listened and they did teshuvah. Well, Jonah was very cross about this. I can't believe it. And he went to sit outside the city. And he said, Hashem, I knew you would forgive them. I knew they're such bad people. And all they had to do was say sorry. And then you listened to them and said it's okay. That's so bad, Hashem. If they are bad people, you should destroy them. Only if they really, really, really become good again. But they didn't really, really, really become good again. They just said sorry and that's it. And that's not enough. So Hashem, if this is how it's going to be, I don't even want to be alive anymore. And he went out of the city to the east. And he made a little hut because he wanted to see what would happen with the city. And Hashem made a beautiful little tree grow. Do you know what the tree was called? The tree was called Kikayon. Hashem made a beautiful little Kikayon grow. And the Kikayon gave beautiful shade for Jonah so that he wasn't hot in the boiling sun. And Jonah was so happy. Thank you, Hashem, for this wonderful Kikayon. But then, do you know what Hashem did? Hashem made a little worm come. Chunga, 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 chunga. And it gobbled up the roots of the Kikayon. And the Kikayon tree died. And Jonah was in the sun again. And Jonah was almost fainting. He was so hot. And he didn't even have suntan lotion. And he said, Hashem, I can't do this anymore. It's too much. And Hashem said, Jonah, are you really upset about the Kikayon? I am so upset about the Kikayon. Well then, says Hashem, if you are really so upset about the Kikayon, which you didn't even make and you didn't even take care of, can you imagine how much I care about the city of Nineveh, which has more than 1 million people and so many animals. And I care about them all so much. I don't want them to be destroyed. I want them to all do teshuvah, be good again, so that we can all live together beautifully. That is what Hashem said. And that is the end of the story. Shalom, Yeladim. See you tomorrow. Bye.